Hello and welcome to the UWSP Twitch channel. My name is Conman and I am joined today by Winton, helping me cast out today. Winton, how are you doing? That's great to hear. We have an excellent match on our hands between UWSP Purple and Florida Polytechnic Phoenixes. I'm very excited about this match because this is our second semester competing in NECC and we have made it all the way to the semifinals. That's a big thing to me. I feel that we have a great program, we're doing very well as a team, and the fact that we've made it all this way on our second semester is big. And I am hoping that we can take it all the way to the grand finals and take it and win. Because that'd be amazing. And I think everyone would love that. So first, we're going to take a look up at Purple. This is our kind of a standard lineup. We have Fear on the DPS with Waz, Lemonese on the tank, and then Tuck Your Chin and Toreador on the Baptiste, and then Lucio as well. I'm not sure we're going to see this exact composition, as it's fairly standard and pretty well known that Ryan is not in the best state right now. But I know that we're doing well on the other tanks like Orisa, Ramatra, and everywhere else. So I'm not worried at all about our lineup for today. And I think that we're going to do fine. And I think we can take this 3-0, maybe 3-1, if we're feeling a little, need a warm-up map. Looking at the Phoenixes, however, this is who I'm expecting on each role. We have Blur and Pro Potato on DPS, Quibbit on tank, and then Aquatic and Hidden Enigma on Baptiste and Lucio respectively. When I was looking over everyone's profiles, I was very intrigued to see the Genji. I'm not too sure about how well Genji performs right now, but if we are able to see that, I think that would be amazing. Genji's always a fun character to see. Maybe not the most fun to play against when paired with that nano boost, but I think it's fun, and I think it's enjoyable, and I hope we get some good games today. Fairly standard on the Lucio and Baptiste. Those are kind of the best DPSs and support line right now. Especially with the reversion of the DPS passive going up from 15% back to 20%. The Baptiste, I'm expecting probably Moira or Kiriko are usually the primary flex supports. Lucio is still good, as you have your speed boost. I am expecting to see either Blur or Potato on the Tracer. My guess is Potato, as Blur has been favoring the Sojourn and so I'm expecting to see that as their tank line. Quibbit, I'm expecting to see the Ramatra, and I hope that we have a good game on our hands. Yeah, I'll take it back to me and Winton over here, and then we can take a look at the bracket. So this is the quarterfinal onward bracket. Let me get the transition in there. That got disabled somehow. Right now, the other match that's going on tonight is Texas Tech Black versus Illinois State University Redbird Ajax. Redbird is very well known, at least in the collegiate Overwatch sphere, so I'm expecting them to take their match. Although I would be very surprised if Texas Tech is able to take it out from them. But I'm really hoping that Purple is able to get a rematch of Ajax in the grand finals, because in our last chance qualifier we actually played against them and lost. So I think after we've had a little bit in this nationals bracket, that we're going to be able to follow up on everything and take it home this time. Yeah, let's take a peek. Yeah. So then we'll take a little preview of the map set today. This is the map order, with Control starting out, then followed by Escort, Flashpoint, Push, Hybrid, and Control, with those last few only being if necessary. So for control, what's going to happen is Florida is going to ban a map. Um, Florida will ban a map. We are technically away. I do not want to be there for this. We have a new custom game. Sorry. We're getting invited into the custom game in Overwatch, so I'm just getting prepared for everything. And to go over the map set again, home team is Florida Polytechnic, so they're going to ban a map. Purple is away, so they're going to ban next. Florida will then pick a remaining control map, and then UWSP is going to pick the side and time of day. And then we will be back to the game. I'm really excited for this match. I know that Purple has been doing very well, and it's always been fun to watch them play out any series. So I'm really hoping we get a good game today. Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope this is good. I'm a little nervous because I've got a lot on my plate today. I have to spectate and commentate over this, which I'm not used to doing. So please forgive me if there are any hiccups or if there's a few dead spots, as I want to highlight plays going on from both teams. And I hope that everything that goes on today goes well. We got a few more minutes here until the match officially is set to begin. So I want to hear a little bit from you, Winton. Winton, what are you expecting to see today? And who do you think is going to come out on top? Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing our map picks going in right now. Looks like they're banning Oasis. So Oasis is not going to be our first pick here. I'm very happy about this happening because previously it has been quite late to start our matches. Although I hope that our match goes well with the other series with Texas Tech and Redbird, as I'd love to help everyone figure out what the Grand Finals is going to look like. Hopefully we're going to be playing that tomorrow. We're just getting into the game here. Seems that one of the players for Purple is missing at the moment. So I'm hoping that XWAS wakes up from their nap and gets it going. Oh. I am our... He's troubleshooting. I am UW. Alright, we have all spec. Was very worried about that, as it's a lot harder to do one-sided. Alright, I need the XWAS to wake up. Stop troubleshooting the game. Also waiting on the map ban for UWSP Purple, as we don't quite have it yet. All I see is Circuit Royale on the pick screen, and that is most certainly not a control map. waiting here. Jay chill. I apologize for the wait. Again, we're just waiting on a player from UWSP Purple. It appears they have banned Nepal. So I'm interested in seeing what control map they decide to pick. Lichang Tower, I know, is a popular one for people to play. Busan, I think, as well. I don't know. We can only speculate, as it is Polytechnic's choice. Let me actually swap these up, as they are going to be on those sides. And it appears we're going to Antarctic Peninsula. So that's another fairly standard pick, I'd say. I don't think we on UWSP have played this too much, so I'm semi-worried about this, but I think we got it. We got this in the bag. We're a fairly roundabout team, and we're able to adapt as needed, especially with our DPS line. I think we've got a fairly strong Tracer and Sojourn in the bank if needed. I'm expecting us to play Lucio. We took AP. Oh, Antarctic Peninsula. So we're expecting prod is R. Yeah, I'm expecting us to get into the game shortly here. Can't be too much longer. Yep, looks like purples are, and we're just waiting on Florida. All right. Hopefully we pop into a good game here. I'll bring us back. Oh, we're going in. All right. Lovely game music. We're going outside. Can't wait to see what we see from each team here. As I'm expecting... Oh, bumping the mouse. All over the place. Next timer event. Map set. Map 1. Alright. And let's see what we're going to be seeing here. Yeah, this is fairly standard, except for the Widowmaker. I was not expecting the WASD Widowmaker. I don't know if this is a little troll pick, or how that's going to go. But this is a fairly standard composition I'm seeing on both sides, and expecting this to go fairly well. Orb. I don't know about that one. Yeah, there we go. Mirror composition. Save for the Kiriko and the Toreador. So let's see how this Sojourn does. Early. Oh, Sojourn's very out in the open, very low. They had to use coin early to save him. But Lemon's getting very low. Lamp forced out. Lamp gone. Fear's out of position. Not. He gets out though. Purple uses shield. We use form again. I think we're gonna have point control first if we go touch. Ramachas are half on each side. We got window, May on point. We're halfway to annihilation here. Oh, but the May gets walled off. I think the Soldier's gonna have a very fast railgun. Not sure who's gonna take it first. I'm gonna say that it's probably looking like Florida Polytechnic, but we have the window. That's huge. Cupid dies. We have beat as well already. Purple takes it. All right. Very pleasant to see that. In terms of ults, Music already has their Sojourn Railgun. Both tanks have their Annihilations coming up. Blur is leading WAS on ult charge for the Blizzard, but we have beats and rushes. Well, beats on both sides, rush on the other side. Fear coming in with their ults. Huge beat. I think Cupid gets punished for this, but the beat comes through. Hopefully they live. They have Lemon and their railgun for music coming in. No lamp. 2 down on the top side of Florida. And it looks like Purple's going to come through with the win. Alright. Coming up here in this next fight, Toreador is leading again as they got their window off in the first fight. So halfway to the next one, we're matching Blizzards. Outside of that, no other ults are really coming into play here. I want to see how Waz does with their Blizzard here. They're kind of sneaking on a little off angle, hoping for Florida to come in here and push. They're pushing a point though, so this little stalk, okay. And it gets the May, and it cuts off everyone else. Quibbit's behind, out of position. They take those. They're low. The Bat's forced out. I missed the Bob swap, but Quibbit's low. Lucio gets out. But again, looking at the ults, Toreador has window. Fear's coming up on their ult. All that Florida Poly has is their Blizzard. That's it. I think Music's going to have to try and touch here. I'm not sure if they can do it. Oh, no, they make it with the speed boost from Quibbit. Oh, but the May gets blocked off. That's a huge boop. Actually, booping 2 into for point. But they're almost even. No. Florida takes this one with a very interesting and very good Blizzard, followed by Aquatic booping everyone in. With ults, Fear has their railgun here. I think that'll be a good engage tool, but Hidden Enigma has their window to kind of section everyone off, and Aquatic, I'm sure, will build their beat not long after. Lemon's gonna have to build their ult real quick here. There it is. Quibbit's ulting. Yep. Yep, there's the beats. We do get the cap, and that is 1! Waz has the Blizzard. Are they gonna throw it in here? Tuck gets knocked out. Quibbit's has ult, but I don't know if they need it. Yeah? Florida Poly takes it back with more ults to come back with. And let's go pointers. Point has 3 very big ults here to come back with. Tuck will be able to help alleviate either Annihilation or Railgun. Well, Waz is going to be able to get a very nice Blizzard here. Yep, there's that. Yep, Sojourn down. No lamp either. Fab's caught out of position. And I think that's going to be a wrap here for Game 1 and Map 1. Blur, Tracer. I think that's going to be a round 1 win for UWSP Purple. Very good. Oh! Booped off by Tuck Your Chin. You'll love to see it. Map 1. Very good spot. Alright. Do I have cams on this map? I don't. Okay. The ball. Are they... I was going to say, if they're... wondering if they're going to stick on the ball, but we have the mirror compositions here from both teams. Not surprised by that at all. Let's see how the opposition rolls out here. We got the Overwatch Collegiate viewership reward spray. Going right side, going for that high ground. Very standard. A little bit of early cooldowns from Lemon. No shield. Toreador half. Pushing forward. Music gets an early pick, but Lemon's cut off by the wall. Forcing Lamp out. Dead. Everyone's healthy though. And Music, they're Florida is down 1. Point's got a nice position on point. And they're gonna cap first. want to say Point is leading the DPS ults, but Florida's taken up on the ultimates for the tank. Window out early leads Lemon to die. Are they going to be able to turn this? Or even, there's a chance that Toreador uses the window here to even it. But Tuck Your Chin gets 2 total boob kills. 3! He's popping off! Aw, Fear, you gotta let him have that. Alright. Very, very good kills. On the side of Florida, we have Beat and then Annihilation coming up, which is noticeably missing from Lemonese. But we do have 2 ults on the DPS line to help alleviate everything. Let's see how Quibbit handles this. Quibbit has the ults. Yup, they're walled off, but they do get the beat. Both sides have beat. Wasp, I think, is going to probably maybe Liz here. Yup. Gets the Ramatra, 2 down. This looks like a Stevens Point victory. Oh, we got Railgun for music. Yeah, I think that might be a swap on music. It was a very interesting ult, and I would not expect something like that. No, they're sticking it. I would expect like a Tracer at some point like this, with 80% left. As they're waiting, they've just used their ult. Lemon, I assume, is going to use Annihilation here, and Fear's going to help clean that up. Although, Florida does have the window to help pressure them out along with this Blizzard. There's the Blizz. Blizzard out. Move it down. Oh, Lemon's down on the side of Purple, and it looks like Purple's falling. Very unfortunate. I think we just need to die and reset here. Yeah. Okay. So now it looks like Purple is leading an ults on support line, but everywhere else except the Blizzard is kind of in the favor of Florida Polytechnic. So I'm expecting this to be somewhat of a dry fight. Even if Purple gets it, they may use it to win the game, but other than that, I don't expect much. Fear gets walled off. That's huge. That lamp, both lamps out for both teams. Toreador almost has the window. He's 1, misses the jump. It gets stuck. Oh, but he lives. 11 lives. We have window. I think we're going to win around the corner. Yup. There's the beat. Beat on both sides. Music almost has the... We almost have a Blizzard as well. UWSP caps in the distraction. Quibbit dies. But it's very low. UWSP has no supports anymore. But May gets stuck in the Blizzard. This could be a chance that Point needs to win this. Yeah. Point has 2. Florida only has 1. And I think that's the map. Great showing from Point here. Very happy to see that. And let's see this play of the game here. From music. Yup. Gets the one there. Dink. Nice. Alright. And now, with the scores updated, we are waiting on the next pick. Expecting that to be in a minute or 2 here. Give us some time to think about how stuff went. And everything, yeah. Let's see how the other matches looks like they're still checking in as well. I'll try to give updates in between maps on how the other ones are going. Yeah, they're just starting. They're in the same boat as us. So, apologies. Yeah, I think both teams here were running similar compositions. So depending on how this escort map comes up and which map is picked, I'm expecting similar compositions depending on how, like on Circuit Royale, I'm expecting Point to probably have the Sigma. We're favorites of that with the Sojourn and or maybe a Widow. But I'm interested in seeing how or what Florida decides. As Sigma is good on attack, so is the Widow on something like Circuit, but I wouldn't say it's nearly as strong as defense. Your band first. Yep, we're getting situation. Caster audio is low. Thank you, thank you. I have to bump myself up a hair. They've been Gibraltar, so we're not seeing the dive out. I think we're okay with that. Yeah. Let me mic up. That's me. We'll bump that up 3 decibels. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah, that puts us way higher up. That could also be an issue with the compression, but of some plugins. I think it's FFC, but doesn't matter. We're waiting to see what this next map pick is. I think overall it was a very dominant performance from Point. So I think this might end up being a nice 3-0 series, which would be very nice, very big. Junkertown, gone. So I don't think either side really wants to play against this Widow. Duo can row. And we are going to Circuit Royale. Double inputs. Apologies, I'm just adding in some buttons so that I can get my Circuit Royale. Woohoo! Stanley's chicken. We got 2 different chickens in chat. Hello. Update this and we can go to our map pool. Point, take the tube. Prod is ready. Yeah, I can't. I think it looks like Florida is going to be defending on this one. Unless Point. No, I think, yeah, they choose. So, with the defense, I'm wondering if we are going to see a Widowmaker from potentially... Oh no, it looks like we are going to have Point be on the defense. And it looks like Music's kind of been grinding the Sojourn. And Blur currently is a private profile, which is... I don't think you're allowed to have that with NECC. But that's not my choice. Are swapping them here. Purple is defending. Alright. And then it looks like both teams are ready. So we're just waiting for Quibbit here, the host, to send us off into game. I think Music will still be on that Sojourn character. I think we'll be seeing that for a majority of the series. There, we're going in. Yeah. Very exciting. I can't wait to see what we see from Florida and Purple here. Going in the game. I think I have cams. I don't have cams on this one. For those who don't know, Overwatch has a spectator tool where you're able to kind of set static cameras and have you be able to push a button and go to there. I have wrong spec. Oh no. I think we might get a pause. Let me peek into this. It appears we are trolling. That is the purple coach that is saying that, thinking that they need to be on the other side.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah. I wonder if we're just using this Symmetra to TP out. Yeah, I think he's a little confused. Yeah, TPing up top. Although Wasp gets the rock. We sort of flip the map here. Quip is going to get some pelt damage in here. Oh, Fear's getting really low, but Aquatic gets taken down before they're able to do anything. But everyone on the side of Purple gets extremely low. Toreador needs to pump out those heals to help. But everyone on Florida is getting low too. Music is taken out by Fear. Hiding in that little cubby. Can't eat those turrets, Lemon. But he gets taken out by Blur. Oh, Fear on a little flank going on the Zenyatta. Nice job. Very good to see. I wonder if they're going to stick on this Symmetra as well, as good much as flipping the map can help. Yeah, I was going to say you can only do a trick once or twice. But the Soldier is quite interesting. I think because Blur took the Soldier and they have to play something else here. All huddled in here. Lemon might get picked out here. Ooh. Blur almost hit their ult. But Watts is also coming up on Blizz. Ooh. He might be able to throw it through this window. Nope. We have oh, they miss! It gets LOS'd. Here comes in the Blizz. Oh, it takes two! Although Lemon gets taken out, but Blur is using the rail. And Beat comes out from Tuck. Completely nullifying that railgun. Oh, can Fear a little aggro? Oh, Toreador low! They might also need to... Okay, that's on other spec. We got the Widow from Music. Alright, let's see this. Let's hear a good spot. Alright, Fear is coming in with the railgun here. So there's a chance that he gets a little dink on Music here. But he gets taken out by Hidden Enigma! And they use Lamp. Purple uses Lamp. They're not going to have that for this fight. They might not need, but you never know. Oh, Aquatic might have to be forced out of Trank. Toreador gets taken down, Lemon down. Everyone slowly fade, and the card's going to start rolling. Alright. So I'm expecting... We got two big ults here from... three even on the side of pointers. The Gravitic Flux is going to be big in terms of just getting everyone to have, and then Fear being able to pluck somebody out of the sky, potentially before Lamp goes off. And then walling off the Sigma is huge. Fear using his thing. Lamp come down. Soldier in his one. They can't get it. Oh! So close. Come on, you got this, Fear. Oh, the Zen's won! And forced Trank out. Along with the window. Lemon's coming in with the Flux here. Is he going to be able to survive and use it? No! Was is going to have to probably act as a kind of pseudo-tank on point here. Zen's on left alone. He could be picked off easily. But Hidden Enigma gets it. And the Mega. And it looks like Florida Poly is going to be taking this first point on Circuit Royale. Alright. Lemon's backing up. We're waiting here. We're taking space, though. Music. Looking to get a cheeky shot in here. Cheeky angle. Hoping for maybe Tuck to mess up their wall ride. We do have DPS ults on the side of... There it is. There's the Blizz. Beat 2. Got Lamp out. And that's just a fight win for this one at point. And they use walls. That might also be a swap there. This one's kind of hard to play Widow on, especially on attack, as everywhere is pretty much controlled by the Sigma. If you're playing anywhere on this strip, you can't really control the air because you just get pelted. Yeah, back to the Sojourn. Yup. Alright. Let's see if Lemon get a big flux here. Here it is. Both DPS in it. Lamp down. Used. Sojourn 1. Good picks. Zen. And that is a clean fight. Although point is still moving. Get the Sigma. And that's it. One fight. One ult. wins the fight. I'm expecting on the side of Florida to be using the Sigma ult here. Hopefully being able to use something like the Cassidy they've just swapped to force out Toreador's lamp or break it easily. And then using that flux to go in and clean up the fight. Music is very split off right now, sliding in. This Zen on Aquatic, there it is, there's the lamp. I think that's going to be Lemon killed, yeah. Waz low, yeah. Fight win. This next fight, Aquatic has, they have both support ults on the side of Florida, but I'm not sure if Point is going to be able to take this, as both orts kind of nullify Fear's railgun. Let's see how they do. There's window, walled off. Yep, just taken down quickly with that window. Although they are low in this ramp. Yep, that's just a fight win on the side of Florida. The window is a huge ultimate ability that can shut down anything in the blink of an eye. And you can miss it if you blink. They did keep their Transcendence, which will be very nice for the Blizzard coming up here. The Railgun and High Noon are good as well, but High Noon less so. But it's still good to catch somebody out of position. There's it. Let's see Lemon's, because Lemon is coming up here on the Graphitic Flux. Breaking this. That Cassidy's kind of low. Zen is, again, out of position and kind of just by himself. Yep, rushing on that Sojourn. Yep, that Zen's gone. High Noon. Menacingly staring at the opposition. Alright, let's see Music use this ult, but they're down. They're knocked out. And that is a fight win on the side of the Pointers. Oh, Quibic gets staggered! Oh, that's rough. They're going to have even less time to fight it here, but they do have some very powerful ults here. It's hard to say who will win here. If somebody gets a lucky pick, I think that's all that is needed to win this one out. Like if they do a big wall here. Okay, there's ult. Beat. There's two on point walled off. Music using their ult. Catching Toreador out. Oh! And it's just Lemon left. Unfortunately here, and Hidden Enigma is the only one left with an active ultimate. Fear might be able to get one here, but I'm not sure. Especially because Window can be used to just keep everyone off point. It might be hard for Fear to build his ult here. They're kind of waiting here, waiting for their Sigma. Good. Yup. Pushing past it. Cassidy gets down to half. Sojourn on the right side. Wasp gets brought low. Their Baps won! But he gets out of it. Not entirely, though. They're on the Iliari. Lemon! No! Everyone gets knocked down. And it looks like Florida Poly is going to clear out their first attack round on Circuit Royale. Now, this one, I think Point has the advantage here. Every single time that we've taken the point here, or the point has been given up by the defenders, a point, it's been kind of just like last fight things. And I think that if Point focuses up, we'll have a huge time bank going into round 3. Unless something comes out here on the side of Polytechnic that we haven't seen yet. Like if they've got a Widow in their back pocket, like out of Blur, that is certainly something that could turn it. Same composition out of Purple here. Same old usual. And it looks like that comp might be mirrored on the side of Florida Polytechnic. Yeah, looks like everyone's rolling out here. So I'm hoping Toreador and Tuck can build their ults fast and get a quick pick on Bap, who's might be unsuspecting. Because building your window first fight and then nailing somebody down before they're able to react is huge. It looks like they might go for a pseudo spawn hold here, which can save you time when you're looking for it. But I think we're wrapping around all the way left side. But I think we're canceling that. That's an unfortunate E out of the Sojourn on Florida Polytechnic. Music comes down low. BAP half. Everyone is just huddled in that room. Lemon's just free firing and getting ult charge. Lemon might get a... Oh, Quibic gets stuck. There's a good chance that Lemon builds his ult before both supports do. Quibic's down. Lucio 1 cut. Yeah, Lemon has ult here, and Point is advancing the cart. That's huge. They're going to have a very fast Gravitic Flux and Blizzard. And I don't think that Hidden Enigma's window is going to make up for that difference in just raw power. I don't know. Yeah, they definitely are able to touch. Oh, they swap to the Zen again. They don't touch. They get walled off. Yeah, this Zen on Aquatic on Zen, I think is just pushing a little too far forward in these fights, and not exactly like they're way out in the open. I think that could be easily punished. Well, let's take a peek at Lemon's point of view. Here we go. Here's the big flux. It gets 4. That's huge. Get that lamp made down. And that's a big fight win and potentially point win for UWSP. Yeah. We got Tuck chilling on point. Quibbit now has their flux, and more ults coming out from the rest of Florida. So, and Quibbit's walled off again. Lamp use again. There's 2 ults. Blur is out in the open of this window, though. Maze traded on both sides, but we have the window. Music has their ult. Use beats. Fear has theirs, but they get hit. I think this is going to be a win on the side of Florida Polytechnic, and I think Tuck might get caught out. Yeah. So that's all. I think all 4 ults used from point. And then on the side of Florida Polytechnic, they still have Transcendence, Blizzard. While Lemon's coming up on Flux, I think with the Transcendence, that's going to be harder to get value. So, coming in here, follow Lemon. The wall comes out early. May 1, but it doesn't get quite canceled. Corridor low. Transcendence might come out soon, especially with the flux coming in here. Let's hit another big flux. Zen alone on left. Yeah. Sojourn has rail shots. Yep, just 1. There comes the Trank. Let's check out Quibbit here. Everyone low on the side of Florida Polytechnic. Lemon getting down there, but we've got Toreador in the back pocket. Zen alone on the left, half. Zig is also very low. Yeah, they're starting to pick up on the Zen. Healing on the left side. Quibbit is coming in here. No Ajax. Toreador coming in with the ults. Hoping to keep Lemon up. Aquatic taken down. Reloading. There's Flux, but we have Lamp. Oh, but it doesn't save him. We do have Blizzard, and it does go off. Oh no! Our air, and I think my audio might be messed up. Hold up. I'll try and fix that immediately here. I'm not sure if it's just me or everyone else. Okay. One moment. Alright. Hopefully audio was fixed if it was poor for anyone else. Both Sojourns have ult here, but the May on the side of Florida might be enough to turn the tide their way. Although Lemon is poking everyone out. Let's follow him again. Zen's up top alone again. Alright, let's see if Fear can hit some big shots and maybe get the Zen. Show him which team's going to win this series. There it is. Both ults. Oh, Lamp saves their Sigma. Yeah, the Zen's won. Lemon has the Flux. Sojourn gets hit. May knocked. And I think that that's going to be the bot and rolling into point C for Stevens Point. They've got the Sim for a stall pick. We got 3 on point. Yep. They've got Window here, which can be huge. Yeah, they're holding down the spawn door as best they can, walled off. They don't want them to touch, and they don't get it. An extra minute on the side of point. And Florida Polytechnic, their hopes of winning this one are dwindling. I don't think that Florida will take this one, which as a Stevens Point student, very happy to hear. But I was hoping for a little longer series. These big series, like big games like this, always a blast to spectate. Yeah. Dun da da dun. Got the music going. Alright, any composition changes on the side of Florida? They are attacking now, so let me swap that around. Yeah, same old on the same point. It looks like Florida might be trying this Ramatra, which could be... has the potential to do what they need, as you can shoot through the Sigma shield, but Sigma is able to just, you know, back up. It's not as hard of a counter as like Rhine is, where Rhine, in order to block, has to shield, and they can't do damage in that, but when they're dealing damage, they also can't shield. Alright, let's see how... Oh, Waza's saying no to something. Alright, let's see how this Sim favors them on attack here. They know they're there. No rock out of Lemon. Blur on the Cassidy brought low, but gets healed back up. Fear's already low. The wall out from Waz. Oh, Lemon's caught out. He might lose his life for that. But Music is the one who goes down instead. Waz also goes down, but this could be, with that Cassidy half, there's a chance that Point takes this. Yeah, Baptiste out. Oh, but Lemon gets brought down real low. Their tank Quibbit is half. Quibbit almost does have their ult, but so does Toreador and Tuck Your Chin. Huge beat on the side, but the Toreador gets taken down. Quibbit with the ult. Oh, that's gotta feel horrible for Point. They've lost beat, which with this High Noon and the Sim Wall coming up, could have been their fight win. Toreador's gonna be looking here for a window, hopefully from this high ground, and giving Fear free reign on top of the back line of Florida. We got High Noon here on the right side. Yep, there's the window. They're pushing here. There's the High Noon. Oh, he's gonna catch Lemon out of guard, but he eats it. He gets taken down, but there's 2 down on the side of Florida and 4 alive for Point. And they're slowly taking it. And it looks like this is going to be the end of the round for Florida. And with 3.5 minutes nearly in the time bank for Stevens Point, I think this might be a map win. And I'm very happy to see this. Point has been very consistent with their composition this match, so I don't think that we're going to see much of a change there. But on the side of Florida, I wonder if we're going to see them adjusting with how little space Purple has to cover with so much time. Like, they have nearly a full starting round to get one objective. I think there's a chance that something has to change. Otherwise, this is going to be a map win for Point. And it looks like they're sticking with the Symmetra and Cassidy. But they are going with the Ramatra again. So, oh, there's the Sojourn. So no Cassidy. I wonder if they're going to play in this little room again. As last time they did that, Lemonese was able to build an ult extremely quick. They're not playing there this time, it appears. I wonder if they're going to back up onto this little high ground over there. Or if they're going to try and spawn hold. Let's take... Oh, they're going on top! I think Purple figured it out, and they're... Yeah, they're moving. They're going to a different door. Good catch on the side of Purple. There's the shield, but an Aquatic's taken down, but so is Lemon. Fear gets taken one, but so is Quibbit. And the Sim TP didn't work, didn't cut it. Although they are down 2 on the side of point, we have spawn advantage. And it looks like the point is going to start moving around here. With 5 alive now for point. And looks like 3 on the side of Florida Polytechnic. No ults on the side of Technic either. Nobody's close to anything. Purple's close to Blizz. And I think that's going to be a win. If they can get a good Blizzard off, or get a Blizzard early, especially until Quibbit or Hidden Enigma. Oh, they're TPing! And Fear gets cut out! Was half on point from the railgun headshot. The Toreador is probably going to get taken down with this lamp. What an amazing TP. It's hard for me to catch those as I only have one perspective at a time. But that was, I will admit, a great TP. Catching Fear out of position and with no backup. And 1:20 has been knocked off the clock a point. Now Hidden Enigma has their window before Toreador, although they'll be close. My guess is that they're going to be able to pop it and kill... Oh, Toreador gets brought low by the Symmetra. Toreador's Lamp-Stone Aquatic taken out. There comes the window, but then Blur gets the Blizz. Oh, there's only 2 on the side of Point, or on Florida. But they might be able to take it. Yeah, Lemon's matching this now. Via Ramatra. Getting that mini health pack. As the Baptiste makes their escape. And now we have a window from Toreador. And a the railgun from Fear. So I think this might end up being the win unless they get a huge wall here. Lemon's caught on the other side. But Toreador has this window still. They can just wait out this time. They have time. They have 45 seconds left-ish. And they have ults. They can patiently wait out this window. Alright, here comes Fear with their ult, I think. Here comes Beat. Sim 1! Taken out. Aquatic going on the flank. Dead. Caught out of position. Oh, Sojourn 1 in the back line. Huge beat. Quibbit's 1 can easily be killed here. And I think that's going to be the... I don't know how that headshots. But with Tracer and Lucio dying here, I think that's going to be the map win for UWSP. Taking it, what is that, 4-3? And winning this. Well, now let's peek at this play of the game. From Aquatic on the Iliari. Very interesting. Flanking and getting Toreador. Ooh. Ooh! Very nice dodges. Very good picks. Nice job. Alright, next up is Flashpoint. And if we've seen anything from Purple in this match, I think that we're going to do an excellent job on Flashpoint. The composition that we typically run works well. You're able to speed in with Lucio. You speed in with Lucio, may wall off anyone, and then Sojourn just shoot and pummel down a Ramatra that's blocking, or potentially just anyone who gets caught out and just melt them down very quickly. So, yeah, let's see how other matches doing. In progress. Yeah, Redbird, it looks like Redbird is in a similar situation. I'll pop in the bracket here in one moment as soon as I can update it. But here is the series as it stands between, or the bracket as it stands. Redbird Ajax is in their map 3 as well, and it looks like they're going to be 3-0ing Texas Tech, unless Texas Tech can make this reverse sweep. Same with FL Poly. There is the chance that they make this a the reverse sweep, but with the showing that Purple has been making, I don't think that it's going to be the case. I think Purple just has the better composition, the better mechanics, and I think they're going to win and take this to Grand Finals. And it appears that the map, the flashpoint that we're going to be playing is Suravasa. This is, I think, the standard one. Oh, not 4-2, 4-1, 4-3. Yeah. I think Purple has been fairly happy with Suravasa, and I think they're less so on New Queen Street, as I think most teams I've seen are more favorable on Suravasa. I'm fine with either. I enjoy both maps. But production is ready, and so we're going to be waiting to see how this goes. So, viewing the maps. Alright, I don't think we're going to be seeing our pusher hybrid here, as hopefully Point will take this match victory. But that is yet to be seen, and this does have a potential to go to a 5-map series. Based on how both teams played, I doubt it'll go to that map 6, but you never know. That's why it's there, just in case. It looks like Purple is ready, and it looks like we will be going in momentarily. Yeah, Quibbit on the side of Florida Polytechnic, ready, and we are going in-game. This is an interesting first point here.
Initiating match.
Not sure if this is the first one, because I don't think I've normally seen this as the first one. But that's how the game goes. I'm pretty sure it's random. No, it isn't. This is always the first one. That's what I was thinking. Plopping me down in the wrong spot. Where every other map, it goes to the right place. Alright, let's see what compositions come out from both teams here. Standard from Purple. The same old comp. And then the Symmetra here. Again, this Symmetra, I don't think it has worked well this entire series at any point. Like, it may have gotten a pick or two and a little bit of value, but I don't think that it is getting the value we want and Florida wants. They are doing the Tracer, though. The Tracer is something we haven't seen yet. Oh, they're swapping it around. Maybe going for, looks like the TP. And then on the Tracer, yeah. They're going the opposite side. Pierce. Breaking down here. Alright. Quibbit brought down half already. Tracer going on a little flank ski-doodle. Fear brought half. Getting poked out by Fear. Music's already half. Bap on the right alone. I think they might get caught out here. And Hidden Enigma dies. Lamp dead. Soldier no shot. But Florida does get the capture on the first wave here, despite being down players. Tuck Your Chin and Tornado are both half. Quibbit won here, and I think after about 30% here, Tornado gets knocked down. This might still be winnable for Florida. Both DPS alive here on the side of Florida. Now with Bat back, but May being the only one here, and I think Lemon's gonna get knocked down. that does get taken, but I don't think that they're going to have the follow-up. Lemon's just going to die on point trying to stall this. And 2 more from point as well. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a big old stall. Getting a little bit of point advantage, but not the best. Blur out here on their flank. And so we have 2 DPS ults on the side of Florida. So I'm expecting Music to pop off with their ult here. And then Blur maybe getting a cheeky pick on like Tuck or someone. Nice E. Oh, but Quibit gets pummeled instantly. Music also getting brought down. Lemon going down to half, though. They need to peel for Lemon. Tracer has this pulse bomb, no recall. Gets Lemon, but they're out. Alright. If Florida is able to flip this one more time, I think that's going to be the flashpoint. Because with the 14% left, you can't really touch. You're just not fast enough. I think the Blizzard here could be useful to stall and force people out. And this is last fight on this point. I want to see this pulse from Tracer. Okay, both pulse bombs out, but Quibit's frozen in the Blizzard. Okay, pulse bomb out, misses. Music has their ult. I can see them. Yep, they're going in. Oh, Hidden Enigma on the top, but they're walled off. And that is the point win for purple. Remaining ults, Quibit has their annihilation, but Fear has their railgun. Hidden Enigma matching the. Oh, they're making a big composition switch. I'd like to know which point we're on. Looks like I'm not sure what this one's named, but the composition swap we got in the Orisa recently nerfed, and then also the Symmetra and the Moira picks on the side of Florida. Yeah, they now have point control. They flipped the map successfully and got the point from point. But Orisa gets walled off. Could be killed here. 1 brought super low. Same with Lemon. But point gets the capture here. Quibit does go down. Hidden Enigma. Half. Music. 1. Point's just murdering everyone. And not taking names. Alright. Not much here. Aquata could come up with the B here, but I think that might be better suited to next fight, assuming purple doesn't get a big ult here. Alright, Quibit going in here, taking space. Walled off again. You just have to learn at some point, right, that if you're going in against the Mei, you're going to get walled off. But Florida just doesn't seem to be taking that lesson. And I think unless they stay here, I think they're just going to regroup, and I don't think they're going to touch this one. Yeah, they're not going in. Oh, Lucio is going for the stall. Are they going to get it? Yep, Lucio's going to get it. Oh, the boop! That's huge! Are they going to ult this, though? No. Good. That's good discipline on the side of Florida. Not trying to stall that or win that out. But yeah, we're on to the potentially final flashpoint, final round of the match. And Point has 4 ults. Polytechnic are coming up on 5, though. Definitely could build them in the midst of this fight. I want to see something out of this sim. I want to see them justify the sim here. Waz has a big Blizzard, though. Walls off, too. Yeah. That's huge. Yep, the Mei, I think, is definitely the pick against the Orisa. Mei has the kind of beam-ish damage where you can't, like, we got the crown or the trap. Not sure. As I was saying, Mei has that kind of beam damage where you can't block it and disintegrate it like you can with Orisa Spin and Diva Matrix and like abilities. Let's see how Lemon does here with They're using their beat here when they already have lost one, and Quibbit is already low. I'm not a fan of that. I would have saved my eggs, put them into the next basket, but I think Aquatic is trying to backcap here. But it looks like Fear's going to be able to... Do they touch? Yeah, we touch. Yeah, but... Yeah, Aquatic... I wouldn't have done that, man. You're going to be super last fight territory now, and you don't have your Lucio to touch. You're going to potentially have to sim wall so that your TP doesn't get broken on the point. Yeah, I don't know if Florida's going to be able to touch this without their Lucio. They do. Okay, the Orisa does come out. Oh, Fear low. But it gets Quibbit on the Orisa. Blur coming in with their ults, but it doesn't get anyone. Oh, but Tuck is low. Everyone on the side of point is low. Sim low, Sojourn low. There's a chance that Points wins this 2v4, but it looks like we're... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. That was very close. Looking at it now, Point is going to have the ult advantage, and they're at one fight. All Point has to do at this point is win one fight, and they've won the match. It's looking like this could be the end for Florida Polytechnic. Getting almost all the way, doing very well in their playoff run, or national run, but just not enough for Point. Can't stop Point. Looks like we're going to have the call out from Toreador soon. They're rushing in. Oh, Wasp is also coming up on their Blizzard. Are we going to see? Which one are we going to see first? See the Coalescence. Quibbit walled off, but they get the X-Wased. The lamp comes out, and they're one in that corner. Oh, this is last fight. I don't know if Point is going to be able to turn this. This might be going to another round. Yeah. Point needs to get out and save what they can. Use it coming back. All right. So Florida has 3 ults here. One of which can split off, beat, or the Blizzard. This Simwall could be what they need to stop the Blizzard from getting any value. Lemon does have their ult coming up here. Alright. So they're just, it looks like they're just wanting to wall it off to keep them, but then you can just chuck the Blizzard in. And Baptiste, it can get picked here. Oh, but the beat does come in. But it can't, nothing can save Toreador, and looks like Point's starting to crumble. Oh no. So it looks like they use most of their ults on the side of Florida, but they have 2 more coming up here. And Point uses some big ones. Ramatra, May ult for nothing. Oh. Fear needs to get value out of this overclock. That's the name of the ult. But they have a matching one on from Blur. Quibbit also low. Oh, one! Sojourn 1 on the Blur, taken down by Fear. Quibbit has their ult out. But nobody goes down on the side of Point. Symmetra low. Ryan, Lemon going in. May, why not May? Sim 1. Still 1. Tuck your chin goes down. Oh, this is not looking good on the side of Point. We have window. No. Oh no. Oh no. That is the 4th capture point on Suravasa. And we're at Matt Point. I hate to say it, but Florida Polytechnic has point control. Or hopefully. No, it looks like Point is going to get there before everyone else. So Point's going to be able to take map control. Although the Simwall is going to be able to split everyone into 2 and maybe stop this window from getting much value. Okay, Hidden Enigma uses theirs. Breaking the May wall. Going low, though. Toreador's got theirs. Yeah, they got to play on left side. Lemon's got their ult, but they get booped. Oh, no. Point gets the capture, but Florida has more people. Although Blur does go down. There's a chance that they take this. There's a... They use the Blizzard. Oh, they nearly Ajax. They do flip the point. But it's 2v1 with the DPS on each. Ooh. Oh, but Fear might go down to this. But Ramattra pushes way too far and is going to get punished too. Ooh. This might be the saving grace for point. Two big ults coming up here with a defensive ult for Quibbit's Annihilation. Ooh, this is the series I've wanted. This is what I wanted to see. They're still running the Symmetra. It has been a little bit that I've seen it, but it's still... Ooh. Okay, Quibbit coming in with their ult, but Lemon also has it. Hopefully, we get some music coming down. Okay, Lemon coming in with ult. Everyone's low. They're one. They lose their Baptiste. They don't have beat to help sustain. I think this is the map win. Blur coming in with the ult, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They do get one pick, but it is not enough. And that is the match. Point winning 3-0. Huge victory. Alright, and Point is going to be going on to the next map. Point is going to go to the grand finals. And I'm excited. This has been an amazing run. And I'm excited to see what we see tomorrow with grand finals. Whew. Completed. Wow. Okay, our tool's updating. This has been an amazing series, and I'm happy to have commentated over it, no matter how short. That last map especially was amazing, and I hope that tomorrow with grand finals we get more of that. I would like a full series where it's not one team 3-0ing, but a good back and forth, hopefully between Redbird Esports and Point. We'll take a look at that bracket right now. Redbird Esports are still going back. Oh, I forgot to move us forward. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, winners finals, grand finals, note to self, different things. But yeah, it looks like the Redbird Esports, they're still in their match, but there's a good chance that they go home the winners today, meaning that we're getting a rematch between Purple and Redbird Esports, which is a very nice prospect to hear. I don't think this is the Redbirds A team, like their high-level varsity that I've seen in Activision Blizzard Collegiate, OW Collegiate, everywhere. But being able to take something from Redbirds like this would be great. And I think that series tomorrow is going to be good no matter who it is. With that being said, I would like to say thank you to everyone who came out. I hope you enjoyed this amazing series, and I hope that you have a great evening and come back tomorrow to see grand finals. Enjoy your evenings.